Hey, and welcome to another story time brought to you by ABC Read and ABC Learn, in which we are here to help you develop and nurture that love of reading in every child as well as every adult. How are you all doing out there today, evening, real late at night, real early in the morning, in the middle of the afternoon, whatever time of day it is, wherever you are around the globe? I hope that you all are doing absolutely phenomenal. And I hope that you all have read or you're planning to read for at least 30 minutes. Well, that's what's up. And before we get started with finishing up the book Nikki and Deja, I would like to give you guys a little tip on how to get your child engaged into reading, getting them to want to read, motivating them to read, right? And a way to do that is take a part from a book and have them act out that part of the book or the story that you've read. So, actually, what even better than that, allow them to choose the part that they really enjoyed the most, and then you can have them practice. They can go back and forth, and especially too, I think about with the book Nikki and Deja, there's a lot of dialogue, right? So there's a lot of parts in the book where Nikki is talking to Deja, or they had the part in there where I read where Nikki and Deja, they were mad at Antonia, so there's dialogue in there, right? So there are times where the characters are talking to each other. So you can choose or have your child choose a part from the story that they really enjoyed and let them act it out. They can take turns reading it, or they can just do their own thing, right? They can take the one particular part. Think about the part with Nikki and Deja and Antonia when they were jump roping. And if your children love that part, then they can do their own little skit based off of that part from the story. And that is one of the ways to get your child into wanting to read. They are making a connection with the story. All right. And so they are showing that, oh my gosh, man, this is interesting to me. I love this. And then pretty soon they'll be like, hey, I want to read more, or I want to listen to more stories. All right. Because actually, research has shown that kids who are reading for pleasure, these are the children who typically do a whole lot better on those tests. All right. So when we're so busy trying to force and make them read, let the kids choose the books that are interesting to them, so then they can get into reading, and let them do a lot of pleasure reading, a lot of reading that they enjoy. All right. So that's my little advice right there, my little almost 3 minute advice. That's what's up, y'all. All right, y'all. I'm on chapter 5, Nikki and Deja. If you have this book, a lot of schools tend to have these Nikki and Deja books, by the way, by Karen English, illustrated by Laura Freeman. This is like a second, third grade level, probably second, third, fourth grade level book, if you care about the levels thing. So yeah, like that, Deja's idea. And let's find out a little bit more about this whole drill club idea that they came up with. A drill club, Deja says the next day. A drill club for those who can really drill. They are playing jacks on Deja's front porch. Auntie D is preparing dinner, and through the open window they can hear her singing along with the radio. Deja's Auntie D has a really good voice. Sixies, Deja says. She bounces the ball and swoops up 6 jacks at a time, over and over, until she's scooped up every last one on the floor. Sevensies, Nikki watches, secretly hoping Deja will mess up. Deja is good at jacks. She's better than Nikki. No such luck. She whizzes through sevensies too. Eightsies, Deja says. Everyone thinks they can drill. Maybe because it's like dancing. But everyone does the same thing in a line together, Nikki offers. A loud car motor revs up across the street. They look over at Bobby backing out of his driveway in his shiny black car. Bobby loves that car, Nikki thinks. That car would look better if it was lavender, Deja says. Nikki has never seen a lavender car. She doesn't think there are any, but she doesn't tell Deja this. Deja gets back to the subject. The problem is, drilling is a lot like dancing, Nikki. You have to have rhythm, and not everyone has rhythm. Nikki wonders if she has rhythm. She wonders if she has as much rhythm as Deja. We'll each pick two girls. You pick two, and I pick two. Deja swoops up 8 jacks, but one falls out of her hand at the last second. Nikki tries not to smile. My turn, Nikki says. Deja smiles as if she doesn't care because Nikki's only on twosies. Nikki doesn't like it when Deja gets that smug look on her face. It's the same look she gets when Miss Shelby has to step into the hall for a minute to speak with another teacher and lets Deja write down the names of the talkers, or when it's her turn to be line leader. Nikki throws the jacks down. She frowns. She's thrown them so that each jack is far from the other jacks. She bounces the ball and tries to scoop up just 2 jacks and then catch the ball before it bounces more than once. Her hand isn't quick enough. My turn, Deja says. She shakes the jacks in her hand and says, I'm thinking of asking Keisha and Chi Chi. They can dance really good. She throws out the jacks. She has to do 8sies all over again since she messed up before. She bounces the ball and scoops up 8 jacks easily. Who are you picking, Nikki? Nikki doesn't know yet. She plans to make a list as soon as she gets home, then study her list before she decides. Maybe Rosario for one. I'm not sure who else. I have to think about it. She wonders what Deja means by dance really good. That night when Nikki goes to bed, she thinks about the drill club while staring up at the ceiling. Maybe she can practice and get good before the tryouts Deja is organizing. For some reason, she doesn't think so. Perhaps because of what she's always suspected about herself. She has no rhythm. Whoa. Oh my goodness. It's a picture of her staring up at the ceiling. Oh wow. Again, that was chapter 5. That was chapter 5, Deja's idea. All right. And I like that chapter because number one, it made me think about my childhood and playing jacks with my sisters and my friends. And yeah, I used to really kill it on the jacks. Yeah, a little slang term for I used to beat my sisters and my friends. I'm just saying a little something. I'm not bragging. No, I'm not. I'm not for real. I'm not. But yeah. But anyway, I hope that you all again enjoyed that chapter. And tune in next time for chapter 6 again of Nikki and Deja because we have to find out what's going on. Who is Nikki going to pick? Remember, one of the reasons why they started this club was because they were trying to keep Antonia out. So I don't know how that's going to work, especially when you start something with one of the, objectives is to keep somebody else out. So let's see how this is going to work out for Nikki and Deja. All right, you guys, remember to like, subscribe, and share our videos. And remember to please, please keep reading for at least 30 minutes a day. Oh, and my daughter wanted to say the what?
Click the notification bell.
Thank you. Thank you, baby. Ha! Notification. You heard it. Peace.